Hey folks, Randy Go Trout Magnet Man with you here today. Got a short video of me catching a couple of quality trout over at Normandy Dam Tail Race. I had 3 trout on the video, but the third trout, the video was corrupted, so I'm not going to be able to use that. But it was just like these 2 I caught that you're going to see in the video. It was, it made, you go over there and you expect to catch, 50, 60, 70 trout in a day, but whatever the reason, TWA has not stocked the quantity of fish that they normally would have stocked at this time of year. I mean, the small fish are, for the past week and a half, have almost been non-existent. But they stocked several hundred brood trout in there, and I've been having fun with them. And like I say on this video, there's 2 of them. It's good. Now, this gives me an opportunity to tell you one of the many reasons why I love fishing with JDM Gear. Number 1, I had the right rod, the Tenru Ray Spectra 6'1" light action. That rod is designed to catch trout in current, and it shines at that. I mean, you can catch trout on any rod in the current, but some rods are going to be better than others. Area trout rods aren't worth a hoot for catching trout in current. I've done it. I'll probably do it again. But you feel undergunned there. Now normally the flow will drop sooner or later down to 150, and I can get away with using those area trout rods. But when it's up like it is now, over 300, you need that stream rod. And let me tell you, that rod just it makes it so much better in landing these fish. Another reason is the line. I'm using now the Varivas Infinity P ×8. 5.6 pound test braided line, or as the Japanese call it, PE line. That is some outstanding line, folks. If you haven't tried it and you're thinking about getting a Japanese premium braid, I suggest you try it. It's 8 strands braided together. It's round. It doesn't make any noise through the guides. I haven't had any issues with end knots. I haven't had any manageability issues at all. I absolutely love this stuff. The knot strength is great. I'm using a 4 or 5 foot section of fluorocarbon leader. I'm using a 3-turn surgeon's knot to tie it off with, and I hadn't had any issues with the knot at all. And I mean, these fish are putting some pressure on that knot, in this current. They really are. Another one is the lure I'm using, the 2.8 gram and 4 gram Forest MIU abalone color spoon. I'm also using a spinnerbait, the Neokis 3 gram spinner. The hooks on those lures are absolutely needle sharp. I mean, and that's a big thing. You're not gonna, go over there with some lure that's got some shoddy hook on it, and you're gonna walk away saying, well, I missed that fish. Well, why did I miss it? Did you miss it on account of your equipment, or did you miss it on account of your skills? And many times you're gonna miss a fish if you're using dull hooks. It's not gonna be on account of your skills, it's gonna be on account of that dull hook. But when they nip this thing, when they nip these lures with those Japanese hooks on them, they're going to get hooked. And it makes a big difference, folks. I'm here to tell you. I was watching one of my earliest videos on YouTube where I'm below the dam at Nickajack fishing for Kentucky bass. I lose a lot of fish. Not because of breakoffs. It's because the 1/24th gram, or 1/24th ounce, jig head I was using had a USA made Mustad hook, number 6 hook in it, but it was dull, and what was happening, the hook was never penetrating in the bony part of the jaw. I'm sure that's what was happening, and the hook would just pull out, and that's frustrating. But now, since I switched over to JDM jig heads, I ain't had any issues like that. Those issues are gone. I mean, it's just made for a fantastic day using this gear. The line, the leader, the lure, the rod, and the reel. That's another story. I'm using I got the PE line spooled up on a ballistic FW1000. I've tuned it up where it has 4 more bearings than what it had when I bought it, but it has 2 line roller bearings, and that's very important when you're fishing ultralight line. You want some smooth rolling on your line roller. I mean, you do. You don't want any hiccups there. And that reel it's a low ratio reel, which I like. It gives me an opportunity to keep the lure as slow as I want to. The reel is just a quality reel. Now, can you catch fish without all this stuff? Well, sure you can. You can catch fish with any gear you want. You can go into Walmart and spend you $30 and you can come out and catch some fish. There's no doubt about it. But number one, this gear is a lot more fun. You can feel every little twitch of that fish. You can feel the lure. I mean, the sensitivity of all this stuff combined is just off the charts good. And that's the reason I fish this stuff. And it's just quality gear. I mean, I love fishing with that Tenru raised Spectra. You look down at that rod, you see that barwood reel seat. You see the Portuguese grade cork, I believe it is. It's high grade cork. It's just a beautiful rod, absolutely beautiful rod. And I love fishing with stuff like that. I really do. But it makes you a better fisherman. It truly does. And it's not about how many fish you're going to catch more than the other fella. It's about, is it going to improve your fishing? All you're worried about is how many fish you catch. You're not worried about what somebody else catches. Is it going to improve your fishing? And my answer to that is yes, it will. Now, to what point? That's going to be hard to say. But I can tell you right now, it's improved my fishing. I caught a lot of fish before, but I'm spending less time on the water, catching just about the same amount of fish. I'm not missing fish like I did years ago. I'm not having hooks pull out. I'm not having hooks not penetrate. I mean, it's all come together, and this gear really makes it possible. But over at Normandy, what they've done, if I didn't say, evidently they're stocking bigger trout this year, but far fewer of them. In the past week, I haven't caught any small fish. Don't know why. I haven't even had any hits. And you're going to go over there, or you're going to go fishing wherever you're at, and you may only get the opportunity at one fish. One fish can make or break your day. And me, I prefer to have the best gear I can have to where everything is in my favor. When I get that one bite, I want to at least catch that one fish. And these two fish, that was it. There was nothing else. I mean, there was no other bites. There was no other hits. There was no nothing. And this all worked out, Now, sure, you can miss some fish with this gear. I mean, it's going to happen, but it's a lot less chance of it happening than using dull hooks and, it's just shoddy gear. It just is. So it's all about that one fish, Many days I go and I catch my 50, 60, 30, 40, 100 fish a day, and that's great. But on them days when you're casting and casting and casting and casting, and you're not getting anything, boy, you're counting on just that one bite to kind of say, hey, this trip was worthwhile. And I had this with these fish. It really made the trip worthwhile. So anyway, folks, hope all of you are well. I appreciate the support you're giving us the channel. I appreciate the donations. It's going along good here. We're going to get out, get below the dam again in the boat. Just haven't been able to do it. Been on a little mini vacation with the wife, and so just got back and been doing some fishing. So as I said, hope all of you are well. Hope all of you are safe. Hope you're out fishing. I hope you're able to catch some fish. Hope you're catching a lot of fish. So until next time, soil up them all, and life is good. Good morning, everybody. Randy Go, Trout Magnet Man with you here today. I'm over here at beautiful Duck River below Normandy Dam. Going to see can we catch some trout. It's going to be a beautiful day. Been on the road on a little mini vacation and fished in a few days, so anxious to get over here and try to catch some fish. Got my Tenru raised Spectra. Going to try some spoons. Going to try some spinner baits. And also got a float rod today, folks. I haven't fished a float rod in years. Got a Yamaha Blanks, I think it's 9 foot long cast. I forget the exact length, but it's close to 9 feet. And going to see what we can get into here. So come on with me, folks, and hopefully let's see can we catch some fish. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Brood trout right off the bat here. Yes, sir. Good brood trout. Yes, sir. Good brood trout. Good fish. This is a good fish, folks. Ain't a lot I can do with him. Ain't a lot I can do with him. He's in this current. He's in complete control. Complete control. Wow. Folks, this right here is why you need a rod like this. The current, I mean, this ain't raging current, but it's a lot of current. And you just need a stream rod to catch these fish. To handle them better anyway. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Oh man, this is good fish here, folks. This is good fish here. This is heavy fish. Heavy fish. What you talking about? What you talking about? Shoot fire. There he is. There he is, folks. There he is. That is a... Wow, this joker here. This joker's heavy. This joker is heavy. I'm telling you what's the truth. All right, folks. All right. Okie dokie. Let's get him back in the water. Beautiful, beautiful brood trout, folks. All right. Let's get him back in the water. Oh yeah, he's fine. He's gonna be fine. There he goes. Come on, get out of there. There he goes. Oh yeah, he's fine. All right, go, bro. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Brood Trout. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Come here. Beautiful fish, folks. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's a gorgeous fish. Gorgeous fish. Get this camera turned up here. Yeah, that's a gorgeous fish, folks. Beautiful fish. All right, let's let him go.